looks like spinach or something. Could be potatoes.
Could be.
Because I know my uncle used to grow a bit of potato and onion and stuff like that, so he used to do a bit of picking when I was out here.
That's another instance where I've heard about people, they plant stuff with progressively higher tolerances to salt.
Yeah.
And then you water the least tolerant with the best water you got.
Yeah.
And in salty ground, you then let it move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. You make the most use of the water you got. A lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. I haven't seen any sign what sort of crop it is. So is this a bit different to driving the Rocky?
Oh, it's a lot different to driving the Rocky. This thing's in one piece. It doesn't rattle. It's actually got a suspension that doesn't involve things bolted directly to the axle. It steers much better.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have the high profile tyres and the
Yeah.
and the bloody off-road tread.
Well, and that of course, you know, when I was talking vehicles, that's your balancing game, isn't it? The more better off-road you want it to be, the less on-road beauty it would normally have.
Well, I mean, there's some things you can do that help that depending on what you're doing.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I found the Mazda handled fairly well.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And it had a fair degree of ground clearance. It was a reasonably compact car.
So this is the Tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, like it had fairly big tyres on it, like plenty of rubber, but it always handled well, which was part of the reason I bought it. I tried it in a Subaru,
Yep.
and I just thought the Mazda felt much more like a car to drive.
Yep.
And it was actually had the most ground clearance of the two anyway.
Willy. Or somebody ploughing, possibly.
Well, no, I saw a lot of that over there is harvesting. There, up there, yeah, that looks more like someone working. But I saw a lot of willies out in the west 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I don't know if it come up on the video particularly well, but it's one of the things with the video. I don't think it does the justice to the road that you get being out here.
No.
Yeah, so that's clearly work. It's pretty big stands of hay running around.
Tumbleweed, eh?
Yeah. Get a lot of that. Well, got a lot of that out in the west.
So you know when you'd gone up, you wanted to go up those lakes.
Yeah.
I went up there as a kid, and you'd need to think about it on this thing. Those roads, they were reasonable, but they were nothing special, and they were gravel. I don't know how much of it's been made since then.
Yeah, but I can handle gravel as long as it's not you know, too big a, you know, too much big holes around the place.
Harrowing.
The dust storms have been bad lately too, haven't they?
Sorry?